want to fail. I didn't want to hurt anyone, especially Miss Hurt.
All right, you're ready for the jury? Yes. Okay.
Miss Hurt, in her frustration and in her rage and her anger, she would strike out. She would. It could begin with a slap. It could begin with a shove. It could begin with, throwing a TV remote at my head. It could be throwing a glass of wine in my face. So I stayed because, of course, I didn't want to fail. I didn't want to hurt anyone, especially Miss Hurd. I didn't want to break her heart. I remember very well that when my father left and my mother, Betty Sue, had that first attempt at suicide that I woke up to, and that visual in my head, and that was a direct result of my father's leaving. So there was the physical abuse, which was a constant. There was quite a lot of verbal abuse. There was quite a lot of name calling and bullying. Making fun of whatever defect one might have. If my brother wore glasses, so of course he was four eyes. Miss Hurd was flinging insults left, right, and center, and she then grabbed that bottle and threw that at me. And then I looked down and realized that the tip of my finger had been severed. I started to write with my blood, in my own blood, on the walls. Little reminders from our past that essentially represented lies that she had told me and lies that I had caught her in. The doctor asked me what happened, and I lied to him. I said that I had smashed it in these large accordion doors. I didn't want to disclose that it had been Miss Hurd that had thrown a vodka bottle at me and then took my finger off.
You controlled your life forever. You can't control that. Like,
I could have.
But you can't.
No, I couldn't.
It's two people that are involved in the divorce, bro.
Yeah, but no, I never talked about this, and I'm glad you guys are asking because I don't mind talking about this. But I was bad. She was awesome. She really was. It was all me. I was just, look, we don't need to talk about what I was doing, but I wasn't protecting her and protecting those vows. So sometimes when you live that double life, you get caught up in. So I'm not gonna say it was her. It was all me because she was. Look, she did exactly what she's supposed to do. Gave me beautiful kids, take care of the house, take care of corporate stuff. It was just all me. Sometimes when you make a lot of mistakes like that, you can't.